The Vanishing Trail. Hey thrill seekers. Welcome to Nightshade Tales, where the scariest stories come alive. If you love chills, hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and stay tuned for a nightmare you won't forget. Let's dive in. The trail through Blackwood Forest had always been my escape, a narrow path winding through ancient pines, where the world fell away and I could breathe. I'd hiked it dozens of times, knowing every bend, every stream crossing. But that crisp autumn afternoon, as the leaves crunched under my boots, something felt off. The air was too still, the birds silent, and the usual rustle of squirrels was absent. I shrugged it off, probably just the changing season pressed on. My backpack heavy with water and snacks for a full-day loop. About an hour in, I reached the old bridge, a rickety wooden span over a ravine. That's when I saw the first sign, a shoe, scuffed and muddy, lying on the edge. It looked recent, not weathered. I picked it up, turning it oversized 10 men's hiking boot, laces untied as if kicked off in haste. "Hello?" I called, my voice echoing back from the trees. No answer. I set the shoe down and continued, but unease crept in like fog. Further along, the trail narrowed, branches clawing at my sleeves. I spotted a backpack propped against a stump blue, with a water bottle half full. Inside, a wallet with ID. Mark Thompson, 34. No cash, but a photo of a smiling family. My heart skipped. I pulled out my phone, no signal as usual in these woods, Mark. I shouted, scanning the underbrush. A twig snapped behind me. I spun, but nothing was there. Just the wind, I told myself. But the air was dead calm. I decided to turn back, but as I retraced my steps, the trail looked ... different. The bridge was gone, placed by a sheer drop where the ravine had widened impossibly. "What the hell?" I muttered, rubbing my eyes. I must have taken a wrong fork. I backtracked further, but familiar landmarks vanished, the big boulder with the heart carving, the forked oak gun, as if the forest had rearranged itself. Panic bubbled up. I checked my compass. The needle spun wildly, refusing to settle. Hours passed, or what felt like hours. The sun hung low, casting long shadows. I found another item, a jacket torn at the sleeves with bloodstains on the collar. My mind raced animal attack. "Poacher!" I yelled for help, my voice hoarse. Then a whisper carried on the breeze. "Keep going." I froze. It came again, closer. "You're almost there." The voice was soft, almost comforting, but it sent chills down my spine. I ran, branches whipping my face, until I burst into a clearing I didn't recognize. In the center stood a circle of stones, ancient and moss-covered, like some forgotten ritual site. Scattered around were more items: phones, keys, a child's toy, dozens, as if collected. The whisper returned, now a chorus. "Join us." I spun, spotting movement in the trees, figures vague and shifting like heat haze. They weren't people, not quite, their limbs elongated, blending with the branches, eyes glinting like dew on leaves. One stepped forward, its face a mask of bark and flesh. The forest remembers. I bolted, crashing through the undergrowth, thorns tearing my skin. The whispers pursued, guiding me deeper. "This way, hurry." My lungs burned, legs aching, but the trail looped back to the same clearing. Again and again, exhaustion set in. I collapsed against a tree, sobbing. The figures encircled me, their forms merging with the trunks, roots snaking toward my feet. "We were lost too," they murmured. "Now we guide." Flashbacks hit me, not mine, but fragments. A family picnic turning to screams as the path vanished. A hiker dragged into the earth, a search party swallowed whole. The forest wasn't just alive, it was hungry, using the lost to lure more, its roots feeding on bodies, its whispers on fear. I fought, clawing at the roots, but they wrapped around my ankles, pulling me down. Soil filled my mouth, darkness closing in. But then, a distant shout. "Over here." Flashlights pierced the gloom, rangers drawn by my sister's call when I didn't return. They hacked at the roots, hauling me out as the figures retreated into the bark. I gasped, spitting dirt as they carried me to safety. The clearing vanished behind us, the trail reappearing as if nothing happened. Weeks later, I healed, but the whispers lingered in dreams, in rustling leaves outside my window. Last night I heard them again. You're late. I looked out my backyard tree, once ordinary, now twisted, its branches forming a face. The forest remembers, and it's coming for me. Whoa, that was intense. If you're still here, hit that like button, subscribe to Nightshade Tales, and turn on notifications for more spine-chilling stories. See you in the shadows.